Oh, wouldn't you know it? First morning with the new governor and my car conks out.
He noticed it too. He wanted to know where you were.
Oh, I'll bet he did. I'm going to go and say I'm sorry, I suppose.
Will you take his mail? Save me going.
Sure. Right. Morning.
Is it?
Joan, I hope you thought about what I said last night.
Wish you'd get it through your head that I had nothing to do with that fire.
Well, just don't give Connors any reason to think you had.
Connors can think what she likes. I don't care one way or another.
It really is a bit much having to run in and apologise like a naughty schoolgirl just for being a few minutes late.
Yeah, well, she'll have to get used to it, won't she? Obviously, that's the way things are going to have to be around here now that jumped-up little Hitler's in charge.
Well, that's a change of heart. I thought you were all for him.
Well, think again.
Kelly wants to see me this morning. What can you tell me about her I don't already know?
She's vicious, devious, and totally amoral. Unfortunately, the women seem to believe she's responsible for Anne's leaving, and that's strengthened her position.
Can hardly wait. What the hell's this? We catch the bitches, you give them early parole, or we let them escape. So we'll do your job for you. I'm moving in on Nora Flynn. You'll be getting her back, and this time she won't escape again. Signed, Justice. You get many of these?
No.
City postmark, 2 days old. He says, we get the bitches. Sounds like a cop with a chip on his shoulder.
Do you think we ought to hand it over to the police?
No, let's wait and see if we get any more.
I suppose. I don't like this bit. This time she won't be escaping again. Let's hope it's just a crank.
Reckon with a bit of luck, I might run into the new handyman. So don't anyone worry if I'm late back, eh?
She thinks she's kidding. One look at her and he'll take out danger money if he doesn't have a heart attack first.
I'm going to give her such a smack in the mouth. Oh, forget it. I'll pay her back for you tonight. I'm going to do it now. I said she's mine. Let her talk while she can.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing.
Governor's ready to see you.
Yeah, I'm ready to see him too.
You're supposed to be working, ladies.
What do you want to go on like that in front of Lurch? You're just going to make things worse for yourself.
Things can't get any worse.
Well, what do you think of Julie's idea?
I don't know. I just don't see it being worth it. They'll catch me sooner or later and I'll end up back in with extra time.
Maybe not, if you had help outside.
Now, what help? I ain't got no friends. If I went to see my mum, she'd probably turn me in soon as look at me.
You've got friends. You just haven't met them yet, that's all.
What do you mean?
Well, I can give you a name. A friend of mine. She's looking after my place while I'm away. You could hide out with her for a few weeks, at least until they let me out of here.
Geez, must have pretty good friends, you know, if they're prepared to take that sort of risk for someone they don't even know.
She will. She'll do anything for me, just as she knows I'd do the same for her. And then when I'm out of here, I can make arrangements for you to leave the country.
Out of the country?
Well, it's the only way you'll really be safe. Go overseas, start a new life.
How am I going to do that? I don't have enough dough. Anyway, don't even know if I want to. Never been overseas in my life.
Well, you'll have to make up your own mind about that. But the money's no problem. I can help you there.
What do you want to do that for after all the hard times I've given you?
Well, just say I'm a sucker for a hard luck story. OK? Look on it as a loan, an investment in your future. And then when you're really set up and made your first million, you can pay me back.
You serious?
I'm serious. And I can do it. I've got the contacts.
I suppose really it's my only chance.
Well, he could be struck by lightning, but I wouldn't count on it.
Just let me think about it a bit longer, eh? I reckon you're right, though. I mean, I can't get into any more trouble out there than I am in here. Could make a clean break. Didn't catch Nora, did they?
Back off! Got it!
Thank you, Mrs. Morris. Now, Kelly, don't even think of it. You stand when you talk to me unless I tell you otherwise.
Hang on. I'm not some no-account con you're talking to. I'm the top dog. All those women out there, they do what I tell them.
So they tell me.
Right. Now, first off, this business of having cell searches with us in the rec room.
I don't care what sort of setup you had before, but from now on, the women will do what I tell them, and so will you.
Oh, I'm real scared. We got rights, you know.
Isn't it funny? The ones who scream loudest about rights are the ones who couldn't give a damn about anybody else's. From now on, you and the women will go by the rules, and so will I. But if anybody starts breaking them, or even bending them, then we'll go by my rules, and that won't make you very happy, I can promise you that.
You do anything illegal, we'll take you straight to the department.
All my rules are in the book. All of them. But it just so happens I know the book a lot better than you do. Now, if all the prisoners want to let somebody like you do their thinking for them, that's their problem. But one step out of line and I'll have the lot of you.
Oh, you talk real tough, don't you? Well, how would you like it if the whole block went out on a hunger strike? Second day on the job, eh? Department would love that, wouldn't they? Front page of all the papers, all the TV news.
I'm disappointed in you, Kelly. You've already tried that.
Yeah, and it worked.
Once. Start another hunger strike, and you'd better be ready to starve.
Yeah? Well, we'll see who gives in first, eh?
Try me.
All right. I made up my mind. I'll do it.
Good girl. It really is the only way.
Yeah, when do you go? Well, if I'm going to get away from Kelly, it's now or never. I'll go before lock-up tonight.
Yeah, well, who does he reckon he is, God?
Oh, keep it up, Kelly. One more and you're on a charge.
Yeah, well, I'm top dog. He's got to talk to me.
That's funny. I thought he had.
Oh, Mrs. Morris, could I speak to you for a moment?
Wait down by the security gate.
Yeah.
Front gate called. They found a body done by the fence. It's Nora Flynn.
Flynn?
Will I tell the governor or...?
No, I'll tell him. You take care of Kelly and don't let her know what's happened. We don't want it all over the prison.
Right.
What are you doing?
Fixing the hinge. Hi, my name's Steve.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we met yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Seems like they keep you busy.
Yeah. They call it slave labour.
You really feel that way?
Yeah? What way?
Or that you're being exploited by the prison authorities?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose.
Oh, what about the other women? Do they...
Well, what about them? I don't know. They probably haven't even thought about it. Most of them are pretty thick. Hey, you going to be around here for a while?
Hope so. It's a good job, meeting some interesting people.
Yeah? Jeez, I haven't even started to get interested yet.
Get here.
Hang on, we're talking.
I don't give a stuff. You're singing the nun's chorus. Now get here.
Jeez, gotta go.
Yeah, seems that way.
Yeah, well, see you again, eh?
Hope so.
Yeah, right. What'd you do that for? It's just like last night. We just got to the good bit and you had to bugger it up.
Yeah, well, your sex life's just going to have to wait. We got a few problems. He's called me on the hunger strike.
Who has?
Who do you think? That bastard in the governor's office. He reckons the department says he can let us starve.
Can they do that?
How do I bloody know? But if I call a hunger strike and he lets us starve, I'm not going to be too bloody popular, am I?
I reckon.
But I'm not going to back down, that's for sure.
Well, we better come up with another idea. Jeez, maybe I can think of something.
Yeah, well, I can't wait that long. I'll ask Eve later, see what she thinks.
So what do you always have to ask her for?
Because she's got brains.
Our letter writer meant what he said.
He must have tracked her down before he wrote the letter, then deliberately waited long enough for us to get